What's going on YouTube? It's your boy BGC, aka Bxndzgocrazii. Welcome back to another video, man. As you can see what this is right here, Jayy Wick got charged. His charge got upgraded to murder because a victim allegedly passed away. That's crazy, bro. Hey man, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. You know we've been keeping up with Jayy Wick, man. Hit that like button. Damn, what the fuck am I saying? Hit that subscribe button. Join the crew. We on the road to 1K. We've been keeping up with Jayy Wick shit, man. You already know. But hey, let's get it poppin'.
Horrible news
check out that
for
new
the
song,
YC
too.
community. Jayy Wick, the Georgia white rapper who came out with pork chop sandwich. Apparently, his attempted murder charge has been upgraded to first-degree murder. And for those that don't know what that means whoever got hit up didn't make it. Now, Say Cheese would drop today, 2 hours ago. Georgia rapper Jayy Wick attempted murder charge has now upgraded to first-degree premeditated. Homicide. Premeditated. That is a strong word right there.
Yeah, I'm about to
Reason being premeditated means this was thought out before it happened. This was planned. This wasn't something that just went down, which would fall under the second-degree murder. This wasn't an accident, which would fall under a manslaughter. Premeditated means it was planned. No different than the Julio assassination. If that's the case, Jayy Wick is now facing, at minimum, life in prison in the state of Florida or the death penalty. Comments will say, damn, free bro, 100, 100, 100, 100. What the fuck I missed? What happened? Cooked them, pork chop sandwich. Damn, my boy was at the beginning of a promising career. Out of all this bullshit, this is the only comment that's actually hitting home, because literally, Jayy Wick just started firing off. He just started going viral. I think he has like 2 big songs, was moving around, doing shows. This is the very beginning of his career. And this is not what you want. You don't want to get locked up for all of the initial hype as you start to blow, because that becomes the finishing blow to your career. Now, my boy Seti Nash would also cover this, so we're going to watch the 2 posts that he made.
That shit is crazy.
Boy, I think Jayy Wick might be fried. Listen to this. Name Donald Justin Anderson. And they got him booking date 5/14/2026. Charges.
That was how many days ago that was? 5 days ago.
Homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. Wait. What the
Bond
Oh, shit. I didn't read that part. Whoa. So that mean dude died? Homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated.
Now, somebody in the comments would say, so you just skip right over the attempt part. Another guy would say the guy he shot his home, he made a video already, but he didn't put the link. And also Danny Nagel ATL would say, I believe the ATT means attempted murder, bro. Also, buddy story about Wick shooting for nothing makes 0 sense. So what they're talking about is this right here. Maybe principal, ACC, accomplice, ATT, attempted. But then it would be like, well, why would they put homicide first degree premeditated? So like I said, the only thing that would make sense in this situation is if the kid he shot died. So let's actually look at the paperwork, because Jayy Wick has been transferred from Georgia, where he was arrested, where they went and got him, and has already been brought back to Florida. The paperwork is posted. Now, obviously this is zoomed out, but this is pretty much his entire case here, from the very beginning to end, and we're gonna look at his actual case.
Okay. So
the paperwork states on April 25th, 2026, the police were dispatched to whatever, and the victim was identified as Darren Haywood Jr. They observed that Haywood sustained multiple gunshot wounds, to include a gunshot to the upper chest, at least 2 gunshots to the stomach, the abdomen, and a gunshot to the right leg. Haywood was subsequently transported to Bay Medical Center for further medical treatment. Based on the nature and location of Haywood's injuries, your affiant believes the suspect intentionally discharged a firearm at Haywood multiple times, striking him in areas of the body capable of causing death or great bodily harm. Now, police would learn that Darren Haywood, the victim, and Donald Anderson, Jayy Wick, are from the same town, and that Haywood, the victim, traveled to Panama City Beach to attend Jayy Wick's performance. During the course of the investigation, the sergeant made contact with the victim's sister at the hospital and obtained a sworn recorded statement from her. The sister advised she was aware he was in Panama City Beach to attend the Jayy Wick performance, and that Haywood was residing with Jayy Wick at an Airbnb. Haywood's sister provided video footage showing the victim at the residence inside the garage area hanging out with Jayy Wick and several other members of the group. The video depicts Jayy Wick and others utilizing a cell phone and computer to promote the event on social media. The victim's sister identified Jayy Wick in the video. The victim's sister also identified another member in the video as the producer. The video provided by the victim's sister was taken shortly before the shooting occurred. Moments after the video was recorded, the shooting occurred near the boardwalk area in close proximity to the rental. During the investigation, the sergeant got a sworn recorded statement from the victim. The victim was suffering from serious injuries and had difficulty speaking at times. During the statement, he advised he had gone down to the boardwalk area to watch Jay while Jay was with a female. He stated that Man sent him down there and described the purpose as essentially watching Jay or acting as security. Now, the rest of what the report says is basically everything I already told y'all. He was acting as security. Jay went down to the beach. When he came back, he asked Jayy Wick if he was straight. He said, yeah. Jay walked, turned around, opened fire, shot the shit out of him. He told officers he has no idea why. Now, bouncing over to my Instagram, which if you haven't followed, go ahead and do. We're gonna take a look at my reels, which have been going absolutely crazy. And the one I did of Jayy Wick, which sits over 1 million views, I had a woman named Puerto Rican Barbie comment, and I can't click on her page because everything is in a bikini and I'm gonna get the video demonetized. But she says, this is not the story, laugh my ass off. He was getting robbed by the 18-year-old, him and his security all opened fire. And normally I would believe somebody shaped like her, but I'm just gonna say this. What I told her was, it's not that I don't believe what you're telling me. I'm just relaying what the police were told because that's what's in the actual paperwork. And nothing in the paperwork says that Jayy Wick's security advised them that they all opened fire, which would be self-defense, right? Or at least they'd be trying to make it sound like self-defense. None of them said that though, unfortunately, which makes it look like attempted murder. So now let's actually find out if he's charged with the murder and if this kid actually died.
Oh my gosh. Literally at the that's just that angry.
Now this is the jail page right here. Again, Donald Anderson, and it's gonna say Prin, ACC, ATT, homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. It looks terrible. It seems like he is charged with a first degree murder. But we don't want to take the jail's word for it. We don't want to believe in something that says 3 different things. He could have been the principal, the accessory, he could have been the fucking premeditated, or it could have been attempted. That's too much shit. So what we're gonna look at is the actual court records. According to the court records, at this time, he is only charged with attempted first degree murder. That's it. It's attempted. Out of all these dates, he has no contact with the victim. If the victim was dead, it wouldn't be possible. No contact with the victim's family. There's nothing that's been updated that says he's been charged with anything aside from attempted first degree murder. That is it. Jayy Wick is not facing life. He's not facing death. Well, he's facing life for attempted murder. He's not facing the death penalty. So everybody can, we may see pork chop sandwich again in the future. At this time, potentially, he's not facing anything too extreme. But attempted murder is still attempted murder, and in Florida, he can still get a life sentence for that. This could still fuck his entire career. Hopefully, the Puerto Rican Bobby that we saw on Instagram will be his lawyer and can break this shit down, because apparently she has all the answers. And I say that sarcastically, of course. But I think the confusion, and nothing against Sadie Nash, nothing against Say Cheese or anyone else that reported this. I think the confusion all came from literally that title of where it said first degree premeditated, but prior said ATT for attempted. An easy mistake, an easy fix. It's easy 1090 fix. Jake. Yeah. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
Sir, indeed. You know you're always going to provide us with that information that we need. Shout out to 1090 Jake. Hey, man, that was a banger video. Jayy Wick charges upgraded to murder after the victim allegedly dies. I'm glad he added that in because, I mean, technically the court still says it's under, whatchamacallit? How'd I forget? Attempted murder. Still under attempted. So, I mean, yo, this whole story is crazy, though. If he really just walked away and shot him with, like, no reason, that's insane. But there gotta be more to the story than that, right? There's no way he just, the dude asked him if he good, and then he just walked off, turned around, pop, 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 4 shots. That's crazy, man. Hey, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Let me know how y'all feel about this reaction. Jayy Wick, all that down below in the comments, man. But it's your boy BGC, and I'm signing off with another